A year after deadly violence erupted in Charlottesville, Virginia, demonstrators descending on Washington, D.C. today for what they're calling a white civil rights rally. But ahead of their gathering, counter-protesters turning out in big numbers.
So what does Charlottesville do? If Charlottesville is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back!
Hell no, are you going to be here and not be contested? Hell no, are you going to spew your message of hate? Well, I got another message, and that message is that Washington, D.C. is open to the diversity and all the people craving justice.
Anti-racism protesters and activists from Black Lives Matter and other groups projected to easily outnumber the Unite the Right 2 rally of white supremacists today. The two groups marching to Lafayette Park across the street from the White House, a year after torch-bearing neo-Nazis and other hate groups brought racially charged violence to the streets of Charlottesville, ultimately killing 32-year-old activist Heather Heyer. Washington officials ramping up security in the Capitol this weekend in an effort to avoid the clashes that led to the deadly violence last year. Anniversary events ongoing in Charlottesville yesterday calling for an end to racism. There was frustration, though, that the police response this year was far larger compared to last, as dozens of officers in riot gear stood at the ready. Ivanka Trump tweeting in part late last night, while Americans are blessed to live in a nation that protects liberty, freedom of speech, and diversity of opinion, there is no place for white supremacy, racism, and neo-Nazism in our great country. Donald Trump's daughter/advisor condemning a more specific group than the U.S. president, whose tweet yesterday included that he condemns all types of racism. Last year, Trump faced fierce criticism for his reaction to the Charlottesville protests, saying both sides were responsible.